Hello and welcome to another FS19 mod review. So we've had another John Deere drop from UNM Modding. Again, this will be PC only, I'm afraid. This time we have the 6020 4-cylinder tractors. Now these are some very nice looking tractors again. Continuing his theme with the existing ones we've got out. So, starting at the baby end of the range. We have the standard 6020 down this end. Absolutely standard as it comes from the shop, no extras on it whatsoever. So standard bolt-in centers on the rims and everything. We then have a 6120 here, which we put a small set of front weights on, TLS wide trelleborg tires with solid rims. The alloy loader console, and you see we put a quickie loader on it. Left hand beacon, passenger seat, cabin lights, and a few other bits and pieces in there. We've then got the 6220, which we put a right hand beacon on, a bigger set of front weights, Michelin tires with bolt-in centers, all the work light configurations. Square work lights at the bottom there, whereas this one has round, and the premium bonnet lights, where this one just has the standard at the front there. We have the 6320 with a full set of front weights, and this one is on Continental wide tires with bolt-in rim centers, and this doesn't actually look too bad now. We have the 6420 with a solid John Deere weight on wide knock-in tires, twin beacon option fitted to these ones. Haven't changed any gearbox configurations on any of these. And finally at the end here we have the top of the range one, the 6420S with front linkage, wide Mitas tires, GPS, and just about every option short of panoramic roof and doors. Panoramic doors only being on the 6220 and panoramic roof being on the 6120. And maybe all the others because I've forgot to take the option off. Hey, it's Christmas Day, I've gotten a bit forgetful. So, let's have a look inside this tractor. So you see everything is nicely detailed. And you get with and without IC options as per the rest of the tractors we've got from here. So side windows, door, beacon, panoramic roof there. So if you get the loader right up you can actually see it. Door that side, side window, link balls, throttle switch between hand and foot, steering wheel, and back window. So though this one has the opening front window, it doesn't actually have any IC or opening capabilities on it. So going back outside, we have front lights, rear work lights, front work lights, along with beacon. So everything works, and as you can see, no issues with the loader. So that's all good in that respect. So we're just going to grab the 6320 here for a moment. Here they have got custom sounds on them. Obviously this has got more lights on, so we'll just check they all work. They certainly seem to. So just check all the hoses connect up with our usual trailer here before we take the 6420 off for a journey with the plough. No problem with the connections, everything's where it should be. Still got moving gear lever in there, as you can see. So everything moves in the cab again as per the 6-cylinder ones we've looked at. The same moderator. So let's take the 6420S out for a little drive. So this is slightly smaller than what this player needs. 3 furs would be silly on the 6420S. Certainly in this country anyway. Around this area, I should say. So we'll take this for a little ride up the field. I think it may struggle, but it's going to be easy to see if everything works. And also to hear what the sound's like. So the player's supposed to want 140 horsepower. I think we're a bit short of that with this one. It seems to be working fine. Even if I'm half playing what we've already done. It's more to check everything's in the grounds it should be than my accuracy at driving. See, you've got dynamic hoses on this player as well, which all connected up. It's working with modded equipment as well, which I know there have been issues with. Does sound good, this tractor, and seems to behave itself. I'm sure there will be a lot of people happy to see this on PC. There's nothing I can do about the fact it's only on PC, I'm afraid, to the console players out there. Beyond my control, unfortunately. So there we go. So let's take a look in the shop at these. This could take a few minutes. Well, this one. So under small tractors, and they're quite cheap as well, these ones. Starting at 39,000. So we've got colour option there, main colour, that refers to the back plastic panels. They look so much better in premium green. Design colour is the loader. So configuration 360, 560, 760, 960, 1010 and front hitch. Trelleborg non-solid with standard wide, solid back standard and wide, solid all round standard wide, twin back, twin wheels and back to standard. Trelleborg narrow with narrow back, twins. Michelin non-solid, so bolt-in centres, standard and wide. Same with solid back rims. Michelin solid with standard wide, twin back, twin wheels all round, back to standard. Michelin Narrows. Still much prefer these narrow wheels myself. They have back twins. No front twin option, which is a bit unfortunate because twins all round will look quite nice in my opinion. Mitas non-solid in standard and wide. Back solid, wide and standard. Solid all round again, we have a standard, wide, twin back, twin wheels, and back to standard. Continental solid, non-solid rims, standard and wide. Solid back, which is the one I'm not convinced of the centres on, to be fair. Standard and wide. But there's no solid all round wheel option for them. Knocking in standard and wide. And then back to Trelleborg. Design with or without Starfire 3000. With or without IC. With or without GPS if you have the mod installed. With or without shield, which is where that comes in. Steering knob, yes or no. Doors, standard or panoramic. Cabin work lights, standard, wide or all. There's no low down work light option on the rear fenders. Front fenders, yes or no. Stickers on bonnet. So there, or back window or all. Probably means nothing to anyone outside the country of origination for those stickers. Big lights standard, being none left, right and both. Front loader attached, as far as I'm concerned there's one missing out of here. Stall, that one. Allo, but no John Deere front loader option. It's a bit of an odd one for me. Cabin lights, yes or no, so the ones up the roof here. You see the IC dots come up as you change things around. Engine setup, 6020, 40k and 50. Same as 6120 and the 6220. 6320, 40 and 50, 6420 the same, and 6420S, 40 and 50k. So no shortage of options. Rear view mirror, yes and no. Reverser, so being our little shuttle lever there. Magnetic or electric. Bonnet lights standard or premium in there. Bottom work lights square and round here. TLS, yes and no. Part on back of the cab. So we've got that there. Front window, standard or opening. So quite a few configurations in there. I'm sure I've missed one here as I've scrolled through. There we go, rubber steps. Yes or no, so that's the bit in there. Passenger seat, yes or no. Cab attacher controls, so the standard ones, or as they put it, the premium ones. Cabin box there, or field office as we know it. Transmission, power quad. Power quad 2. Auto quad or auto power. And roof standard or panoramic. So you can get your 39,000 up to well over 100,000 with this one, so there's a lot of configuration options there. But there we have it. That's our John Deere 6020S 4-cylinder tractors. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll pop a link to the mod in the description which will go to the original link provided on UNM's Facebook page. But for now, I'll say thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Goodbye for now.